Oh, hey there. Welcome to my full day of eating. What's up, guys? I just felt like being a dummy because I'm on this sick purple pimp couch. Welcome to today's full day eating. We're at an Airbnb. In a minute, I will give you guys my trademark Airbnb tour as well as critique. We are going to show you everything that I eat in a single day to be as buff as possible, get that protein in, make those muscle gains. But first, to make those muscle gains, we gotta get a workout in. So we're gonna quickly go outside and hit this workout together, and then we're gonna get into this first meal. All right, so I didn't bring a lot of equipment. I have my pull-up gear, and we had like this tiny little place outside. So I'm thinking 100 push-ups, 100 pull-ups, kind of a good like little thing. Kind of feel like I'm doing CrossFit, but yeah, we're gonna do it. Let's get into it. Probably 15 each, and we'll just keep going. All right, so 100 push-ups, 100 pull-ups. Totally was out of breath when I just finished this because I don't usually do like a superset of those two things. I don't really do like CrossFit type workouts. That was tough. And I'm kind of getting tired of just doing pull-ups and push-ups. I can't wait to get back to the gym and hit some real weights, but probably tired of hearing everybody say that. I seriously can't wait. Anyways, what we're doing for breakfast is I have a baby watermelon, and it's so weird because I ordered it online and they brought me this, and I've literally never seen a golden watermelon. Have you guys seen this before? I know so many people probably like, yeah, dude, it's a golden watermelon. It smells like a normal watermelon. Does it taste like a normal watermelon? It tastes exactly like a normal watermelon. What's the gimmick here? Trying to pull on me. The reason we're at this Airbnb is because I came up here to shoot a project with a company called Barcroft, basically covering my like acne journey. I'm doing like a mini documentary, which is really cool. But we had to do like 2 smoothies yesterday, one that I really drank, and then another one for the film. And so I have leftover smoothie. So that's gonna be the other half of my breakfast here. I'm just going to do a little leftover smoothie here, along with my baby watermelon. And this smoothie is 2 frozen bananas, 1 cup of frozen mangoes, a bunch of kale, and then we have a scoop of protein in there and a scoop of the Ritual Viva Life chocolate protein, of course, get them gains in. And then I'm just gonna top it, just to get a little extra proteins and fats, just a hefty serving of hemp hearts. Like becoming one of my favorite things. I actually put these on pasta the other night. Guys, pro tip, put it on pasta. It's so good. But anyways, so that's what I got for breakfast. A little hydration via the watermelon, some extra carbs. This is kind of not fantastic looking smoothie because it's pretty gelatinous, but a little smoothie to get some protein in, some good fats, and then we're ready to start this day. So now I'm gonna eat this, then I'm gonna take you guys on a tour of this Airbnb so you can make fun of it or love it. We'll find out. Okay, so you come in the front door, this is what you first see. So you got a cool little acorn, like little hanging swing chair. I love those. I think it's dope. And then as you turn, there's the living room, big TV. And then you got the kitchen here. And I think they kind of did like an aesthetic minimalism thing. Like I really like the kitchen. It's very simple, chic, nice fridge. It's all shiny, whites, grays, muted, awesome. But then I feel like this doesn't fit. I know, I love to be critical, and I know some people are gonna like it, some people are gonna hate it, so let me know what you think in the comments, but I think this wall, while it is kind of cute, I feel like this would be at grandma's house. I think it's kind of, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know, what do you guys think? So yeah, kitchen, 10 out of 10. Living room, 8 out of 10. Kind of artsy. And you move along here, you got the restroom right here, the bathroom, and I think this is actually pretty cool. They did like this eyeball pattern thing on the wall to make it kind of cute and toyish. I really like don't really like the shower curtain. And then as you come this way, there's a room where we put all our crap. So I'm not gonna show you that room. But then you have the bedroom, which obviously is a little bit slept in, but very simple. Again, I think it's kind of like the kitchen. Nice like muted grays and stuff, very minimal. And this, I would give another 10 out of 10. So the whole Airbnb, as a whole, I would give this Airbnb an 8.5 out of 10. I think it's cute. I think it's nice. I think it's very minimal. I just think they did like a little bit of a weird mix match here with the design.
Yes.
But I like it. It's small and it's perfect for us too. And yeah, and oh, we're also about to leave because everything's done now. So I wanted to film like my beginning of this full day eating here. We're gonna go back down to San Diego, and then we're watching Sammy's aunt's house.
Yes.
So we'll be at another place that's not my house. And we'll show you the rest of the day, what we get into with food there as well. So enjoy a couple of these clips on the drive home. Okay, so we found out that we're closer than we thought to Donut Friend, and we had to make a little pit stop because again, when you're in LA, you gotta go big. So what'd you get? Do you even know what these are?
I forget, but this one is a Samoa one, like the cookie. This one I forget. This one's a maple one for Pops. This one's the creme brulee. This one's the strawberry filled one for Mom. And this one is my favorite one. I forget what it's called, but it's so freaking good. It's my favorite.
Little stripes and whatnot?
Yeah, it's so good.
So a little half dozen. I'm not personally gonna have any of these. I'll have one bite. You guys know me, I'm not a sweets person, but Sam is definitely a sweets person. So we had to get the little baby lady some donuts, and these are really good. We have some donut places down where we are, but these are like deluxe.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're heading back to San Diego. Had to show you that for all you junk food vegans whose mouth is watering. I knew someone out there would appreciate this. All right, we are now down at Sammy's aunt's house. I was just grooving to this live stream that DMX and Snoop Dogg just did. Is like called Versus or something like that. It was so sick. They just went through all their old music. I don't know, if you're a hip hop head, you'd relate with me, but it was so dope seeing two bosses just like live together, stoked on each other. Anyways, I just did a bunch of cardio, basically just did like a bunch of burpees and lunges and stuff, like basically stuff I don't usually do. I'm starving now, really, really hungry, so we're gonna make a quick, simple little lunch, but first, let's show them the ladies. Where are they?
Oh.
Where are the ladies at? Ladies!
Lola!
They were napping a minute ago?
Yeah. Oh, there she is. There you are.
Any dogs who can nap this much. Come on in. Come on in. Let's say hi. Here she is, guys. Every time we're here, gotta give her her spot. And everybody always gets so stoked. I'll give you a little booty scratch.
Booty.
Where's her sidekick?
Lola's on the couch, I think.
Who remembers her? I know some of you guys are always like responding quick. You're Daisy and Lola, but some people don't know her. Isn't she precious?
She's so precious.
Okay, we gotta give Lola some screen time too. It's your time to shine, baby.
The little loaf.
You sleepy? Hey,
You
bud.
sleepy girl.
It looks like Loaf is tuckered. Also looks like I need to clean my screen.
You tuckered out, Loaf?
Usually they're just running around like crazy, making all sorts of weird noises, sniffing each other's butts. Okay, anyways, obligatory little screen time for both of them. I know you guys love them as much as we do. So there we go. Now let's make some lunch. How's that sound, Daisy? Sounds good. Okay, cool. All right, for lunch, we're gonna do a bit of a stir-fry noodle thing. This is like a pretty basic meal, but honestly, we don't do stir-fry noodles very often because I haven't had the best luck with finding the best noodles. So don't hate me for this, but I saw this pack and it made me really inspired. I was like, okay, we gotta get this pre-made pack thing and then add our stuff to it. So yeah, you could obviously boil your own noodles and do this your own way, but I just wanna see if this is gonna be good. So it comes with a noodle packet and a little sauce packet. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add tempeh. So I just got a whole block here that I've cut into these kind of strips, just that way I can get like a big piece of protein along with each noodle and vegetable, you know, little bite. And so it's that simple, really. I got vegetables cooking in the frying pan, as you saw. I'm just gonna add these in, basically get everything nice and toasted, and then add the noodles at the end. In the meantime, I really wanted to show you this. Okay, so I'm not gonna play it with the audio, just because it might get copyrighted, but I think this is so funny. We did this before we left the last house. Types of vegans. Health food vegans. A little watermelon, a little kale. Junk food vegans. Relatable, I know a lot of you relating right now. Fitness vegans. Just plows of a scoop of protein. It's pretty good. It's even better with the music. You'll have to see it on my TikTok. I just wanted to share that. All right, let's jump into the end of this meal. Yo, Daisy's a whole ass mood. A whole vibe. All right, here's the final product. It looks so good. I don't know if it's just me, but do you guys have this as well, where you just see like a big plate of noodles and it reminds you of like those old cartoons where the character would just be like nomming down a huge bowl or plate of noodles, and it would always get me so hungry. Same thing still happens. So obviously we have the stir fry with the veggies and stuff. I also cooked up a little bit of some mustard greens, which, like, mustard greens, no one ever talks about them. I think they're awesome, really, really tasty. Threw on some, just like some red cabbage for a little garnish, so some color, and some raw kale. Just, you know, add some extra greens as well. And yeah, there's the plate. It literally looks perfect to me. I'm so hungry. All right, let's give you a little taste test. Let's do this. Of course, always make the lady a little side plate. She always talks about this in her vlogs, how I cook for her. So I always make a little plate of what I got. So give us a taste test. Let's see. Hey now.
That's really good.
Can't go wrong.
10 out of 10.
Is it good? Mm-hmm. Nice.
That's really good.
You can't go wrong with a stir fry.
Can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong with a stir fry. I'm sure I'm gonna say the same exact thing.
It's really good.
Little hair. There's a hair in my food, waiter. Super bomb.
It's really good. I really like the noodles.
Proud of myself. I didn't really do anything. It's gotta be something we gotta add back into our diet.
Yeah.
We haven't done stir fries in a long time.
Yeah, we really got to.
I always do rice, I always do potatoes, and I really do noodles unless we're doing pasta. That's pretty much my whole noodle game. So, gotta change the noodle game up. All right, we're gonna eat this. Cool, go. Nice. And Mike the Grudge, ready?
Yeah.
Yo, one thing that I absolutely am gonna want in a future house is a pool.
Yes.
Oh, it is
100%.
so sick. I know it's like basic, like probably so many people have pools who are watching this, but like we don't have a pool and we love it when we come over here. It's so nice. Especially on a hot day like this. Also, if you want to feel good about yourself, put some sunblock on and then come into like direct sunlight. And yo, I always feel like super jacked. Also, low-key, just showing this for anybody who's like a vegan hater and whatever, you know, you gotta prove you got the goddamn muscles. Which brings me to my next point of this video, which is telling you guys some secret tips for muscle gains as vegans. These are secrets, they're top secret, and they're coming out the goddamn vault. Okay, so I have a couple quick tips. These are super helpful, especially if you're trying to lose fat or gain weight. So if you're super skinny and you have a hard time putting on weight, eat less fiber. Especially as a vegan, you start going whole foods, you can have so much fiber, it's gonna be hard to put like more calories into your body when you're already like filled up with like greens, or if you're just eating like, you know, carbs that are coming from like oats or something like that. Instead, get it from something like white rice, where it has a lot less fiber. Also, if you are super skinny, having a hard time gaining weight, put more fats in your diet. This is like the same stuff as like before I was vegan, just in the bodybuilding world. If you add more fats into like your shakes and stuff, you know, it's not necessarily always the best way to eat, but if you're trying to gain weight and you aren't good at eating a lot of calories, fats are a good way to do it. So throw peanut butter in everything, in your oats and your smoothies, eat seeds and nuts and stuff like that. Also, more liquid stuff. So have more smoothies, have more, you know, like have a glass of cashew milk or soy milk or whatever with every single meal. Just anything to sneak calories in. Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, if you're trying to lose fat, then eat more whole foods with more fiber, because you'll get full faster and you'll be like, I don't want to eat anymore, I'm stuffed. But the fiber doesn't actually add any calories, so you're able to lose fat a lot quicker. Yo, another super helpful secret is get textured vegetable protein, which is literally just like soy crumbles, or it'll be like soy curls, any sort of thing like that. Just rehydrate it, throw taco seasoning on it, throw teriyaki, throw barbecue, whatever it is. You literally just have, it's basically just like vegan chicken. It's just pure protein flavored any way you want, and it's ready like that, like so quick and easy. Okay, and last tip, train 3 times a week at very minimum if you are trying to gain muscle. You got to train at a minimum 3 times. More is better, but if you're training less than 3, you'll still gain muscle, but you're gonna be wondering why you're not gaining muscle faster. So yeah, I think that's a really good way to do it. Also, mix heavy weights with lower rep sets, so like 3 to 6 reps in a set, and really struggling and pushing as heavy a weight as you can, and mix that with the higher rep sets of 10 to 16, because those lower rep, higher weight stuff, you can be able to gain, you know, strength, and the more weight you can put up, the more weight you'll be able to use in your higher volume, higher rep training, and the higher rep training is where you gain the size. But if you never train your strength, you know, if you're using like a really light weight for 16 reps, there's only a limit, you know, there's a limit to how much muscle you can gain. So it's important to be like improving both of those, you know, sections, I guess, both of those factors, because then, you know, eventually instead of curling 20-pound dumbbells, you can move your way up to 40-pound dumbbells for a high amount of reps, and that's where you're gonna be putting on that muscle. So I just wanna throw a couple tips in here. I know that a lot of people come here for like the muscle stuff. I actually have a free ebook I made that has 5 essential tips that every vegan, fitness or not, absolutely needs to know. So I put that in the description below, but I just literally made that as a free resource because I just feel like I wanted to get something back to you guys. So check that out. I'm gonna swim around a little bit more and get my appetite going, and then we can get into this next meal, which honestly, I'm already low-key a little bit hungry for. So let's get this appetite going a little bit more. All right, look at this bomb meal. This looks so freaking good. I mean, I just showed you guys, but like, oh man, we haven't tried it yet. So I got the inspiration for this from a Bosch video. Like, these look phenomenal. Did I scare you guys a little bit with that, like that meat stuff? It's actually plant-based meat. So we were in LA, obviously, and Cena Vegan is there, which is like this really bomb Mexican vegan place. And they actually sell packs of their plant-based meat, so we just got a pack. And that's kind of the way we season this. Otherwise, I would say you'd probably wanna put like taco seasoning and stuff into it. You could use like any sort of like protein, so like textured vegetable protein, soy curls, you could use like vegan chicken from the store, whatever, but definitely would wanna season it with taco seasoning. I did season the bell peppers and mushrooms with a little bit of chili powder. Yeah, and then just basically, like you saw, fold them into triangles, put them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes, up to 30 minutes, depending on how crunchy you want them. And then we have a little side bowl of some homemade pico de gallo that I made. Some homemade pico de gallo that I made and some guacamole. So we're just gonna dip that in there. They're literally like the perfect size for dip, so.
Yay, I'm so excited to try.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's do a little taste test for the peeps.
It's really hot.
All right, so here we go. Taste test. Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
That's really good.
That's so good.
That's so good.
That's like 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Maybe at a restaurant.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Obviously the idea here was like fajitas, right? Fajitas are so good. I saw this and I wanted to do it. I'm surprised at how freaking good it came out. Really bomb.
Really good.
On a side note, we've been bumping while we've been cooking the whole time. We've been bumping like 90s hip hop hits. It's been really good. Like some Danity Kane and stuff like that. And definitely like whenever you guys see like a vegan restaurant or a vegan product or something like that and you want to see it stay around and do better, support it.
Yeah.
Especially right now during like this weird pandemic time where they're only like half open and stuff. I was like, you know what? $15, but I bet you it's gonna be really good. I want to see Cena continue doing good. So
yeah.
Always support brands that you love.
Yes.
Anyways, we're gonna eat this. It's gonna be so good.
So
oh my gosh,
good.
this is like phenomenal.
So
oh
yummy.
Man. And this is super high protein. As you see, one serving has 160 calories, 2 grams fat, 24 grams of protein, 11 grams carbs. So we used about 4 servings of this. So there's just a ton of protein. Protein is super easy to get when you're vegan, especially that wheat gluten, also known as seitan. Oh man, so good. So we're just getting the mail, and yeah, we're barefoot, weirdos. Never until this whole pandemic thing have I ever actually cared about or watched the news, but now we watch it almost every single night.
Yep.
We watch the local news just to like keep up with what's going on. And man, it's weird. It's a weird world we live in where I actually care about the gosh damn news. Stuff is weird right now, man. Never in my life have I actually watched the news until just recently. Now I literally watch it like every single day. I feel like it's like a small window into like what is going on out there. And I just like, I feel like things aren't gonna change for a long time. Like I feel like we're stuck in this for a long time. It's weird. So I'm watching the news every single day. Anyways, on another note, I just got out of the shower because we went in the jacuzzi after we ate that last meal. Had to get the chlorine off and whatnot. And now I just put on a layer of moisturizer. And I wanna tell you guys about this brand because speaking of vegan brands that you should support, I definitely highly recommend Vanish. So I've actually used them for a little bit over 1.5 years now, and I've been an affiliate with them for I think just under a year. I really like this skincare brand. It is 100% vegan, 100% cruelty-free, and 100% natural, which I think is super freaking awesome. They mostly focus on acne scarring and skin texture, but they also have products like the pumpkin enzyme mask, which is like glycolic acid chemical peel, which is really good for everyone's skin. This one is the moisturizer vitamin C cream, which is non-pore clogging. It also has vitamin C, which is really good for you. Their whole lineup is really good. I definitely recommend the starters kit if you can get it. If not, then at least the vitamin C cream and the pumpkin enzyme mask. You definitely will not be disappointed. But also, I wanted to mention they are going to donate a small portion of the proceeds from this month and next month to the World Health Organization, which is helping to like research coronavirus, like vaccines and whatnot, and also help like relief funds and stuff. And then I'm personally going to donate some of the commissions I make in the next couple of weeks to a vegan nonprofit organization. I'm not sure exactly which one is that I should do. So if you have a suggestion, definitely let me know. But I'm thinking the Gentle Barn, which is like a pretty cool animal sanctuary. But definitely check them out. You can use my code, it's all caps Brian5 for $5 off your first order of $50 or more. If you were looking for a skincare brand to use, then you have one right there. And it's also a really cool way to support a couple of really cool causes while re-upping on some skincare products. So definitely check that out. Okay, so now I'm gonna make this next meal. Look at that sunset, it's so friggin' nice. For my final meal here, I have literally the simplest thing ever, and I kind of want to show you guys this because honestly, you don't always have to make everything like super extravagant, especially if you're just trying to go for gains and stuff. Like, I literally have white rice here. I have some mixed corn, peas, and just mixed vegetables right there. Some black beans and a little bit of some corn. Now, I made it super simple because I was actually planning on making a little bit more of like an extravagant meal, but that last meal had a ton of salt in it. I've already hit my protein like super easily. Yeah, and I just want to get more calories in, but I don't really care what it tastes like. And all this stuff does taste good to me, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't need like some crazy, curry or anything like that, which was probably one of the plans. So yeah, super simple dinner. Gonna eat it all up. And then this will be it for the night, and we're well over 145 grams of protein. So with that, my beautiful friends, it brings us to the end of this full day of eating. A bit of a hectic day that ended with a really nice, relaxing, little section. I love being at this house. Sunset's really great. Being able to sit in that jacuzzi is so freaking good. A lot of good foods today. And yeah, I hope you got to see some, inspiration here. Give you some ideas for what meals you can try out, some high protein stuff. And I just want to take a quick second to say thank you guys so much for the support on the last video, which was the mini documentary, like mini short film about my dad's journey as a vegan for 8 months now. Man, literally making me feel so good. And my dad is loving it so much. And so yeah, I just want to quickly say thank you guys so much. It seriously feels like family. You guys have been so supportive for like all these years. But every time I do something like a little, different like that, I'm always surprised and overwhelmed by like the amount of support. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. It helps get it out to more people. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Tell me your favorite meal out of all these meals, and subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel already. I'll see you guys in the next video. Appreciate you being here. We'll see you next time.